Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode. Today, I guess, was supposed to be Hogwarts Legacy, like I said last time. However, because the game decided that now it wants to update and add an extra 20 gigabytes on top of the already 72 that it was originally. And yeah, my options for playing this game at all at this point are diminishing ever so quickly. But I'm still going to go. Maybe the 20 gigabytes aren't just additional stuff, they're replacing the other ones. But I still need the space to clear it out, and for some reason my thing isn't working. Partly because I redone some certain videos to work on on the intro for the Mutant Girl remake and blah blah blah. It's a whole process basically. So that's that really. Had a whole day of editing Mutant Girl stuff, which I haven't done for quite some time actually. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's see how everyone else is doing here. Everyone seems to be just asking if anyone's good. Jonny is, Rayman is, and okay. So Jonny's getting people for his game show Discord server. So I think I might have actually inadvertently coincided with that again. That being said, game show Discord server. What games are you playing? Anyway, I'm curious, considering that I can't play games apparently. Someone else might as well arrange something. Oh well. That's neither here nor there for right now. For right now, we've got Disco Pops to deal with. So people watch the last stream, the one from yesterday. There was there were several references to a particular episode of Disco Pops, and that was this one we're about to watch right now, where they get stuck in a movie, and the episode is called "The Disco Pops Go to the Movies." Very, very fitting. And just like yesterday, we have Jonny here to give us the behind the scenes look at everything. So here we go.
Hi. Oh gosh, you can't see. For some reason you can't see me. That sucks.
Oh. Yeah, that's definitely weird. Anyway, since you're here now, I might as well ask you, game show Discord server?
Yeah, so based off of a YouTube group I'm subscribed to, I'm not called Productions. So I'm just making a, because I actually have some board games, and we also do Jackbox content.
I see.
I'll invite you to the server if you want to.
I mean, yeah, no promises, because I think I've maxed out all of my servers from all the voice acting auditions I do. So
Okay.
it's possible that I might just be full.
Just in case, I did just send you the invite.
Okay, good. All right then. Okie dokie.
You want to join the stream, right? Like what?
No, that's what I was going to ask. Do you mean to join the server or the review?
Because you have to apparently on Discord in order to eat. You have to be friends with me on Discord in order to even be invited to the group.
Not necessarily. I could just copy paste the Discord item Discord invite into the stream itself. People can play from there.
Okay, that. Oh.
All right, there we go.
I think Ray I think Ray was talking about the Discord. Let me try to put that in the chat, and hopefully YouTube doesn't. Hopefully
I just put
YouTube
it in. I
does.
think it's I think it should appear.
There, I just put it in. Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, it's easier for me because I can do it from
I
Restream
just
directly.
your Discord.
It should be like, okay.
Ray
Anyway,
and
right, the Pops are going to the movies. Let's go. I guess you can read your own line since you're here.
Hello, fans. Welcome to episode 3 of the Disco Pops. I'd like to thank the creator of the Jazz Pops, Flowerpot 1300, for the episode idea.
Oh, interesting. So the episode idea that arguably inspired the Ballroom Pops plotline also came from somebody else. Fair enough. I guess if you have a winning formula, why not?
And remember, if you have an idea for an ep, comment section below. Now,
all right. I can't wait to see the movie.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
a
amazing.
little fast. So you're gonna have to. We recommend slowing down just so we can actually read the lines.
Okay,
I'm sorry about that.
I can't slow down on Restream, but I'll try and pause faster. Anyways, and we get to try some snacks. You're gonna try new theater snacks? I don't think they're gonna, innovate new things that much. And to be fair, this is that one cinema that I go to in Madrid.
You might never know.
Yeah. Well, the bungalow's gonna try and invent some sort of like a new, new suite that you have in the movies or something. Anyways, we better get going. We don't want to be late for the movie. Yeah, let's go. Don't worry. If it's anything like the cinemas over here, you'll have like 20 minutes of adverts anyway.
1 hour late.
So did everyone get the snacks they wanted to bring? Ah, you're doing the classic get the snacks first before going into the theater. I see.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what you usually do, right? You get the snacks first and then you go to the theater seeing the movie? Or is that not how it is in the UK?
Well, most movie theaters, you're not supposed to do that. Some of them allow you, but most of them are not supposed to because they make a lot of their money from giving you snacks to take in with you. But they're also expensive, which is why people tend to either sneak food into the movie, or I guess they just have that open policy. I don't know. Anyways,
so you're going to eat those Disco Pops. WWE Kane didn't work.
I got it. Maybe we'll trap them and make them so happy they don't want to escape. I love that. The villains
compliment on the transition.
The villain's plan is to I'll put that on the screen. So the villain's plan right now, I love, is just like, we're going to make the Pops really happy.
Like what I mean, what he means by that is like they'll trap them in a place that'll make them so want to leave.
Yeah, so that they won't want to try and do anything. Of course, they've got to use their hero resolve to abandon the place. It's just the way that it's phrased. It's like I am going to take this jar of cookies and I am going to give them to the children. It's like, oh, I get it. They're poisoned cookies. No, they're my own homemade recipe. Actually. Anyway.
And where are we trapping them exactly?
Well, it looks like they're going to the movies.
So we trap them in the movie. Genius!
I'm already seeing a flaw in this plan. It depends on the movie you're watching. because it's not the same thing to get trapped inside of get trapped inside of like what's a good example? It's not the same thing to get trapped inside of like a Pixar movie, you know, in a world of like wonder and imagination versus
It's
getting
not
trapped
Pixar.
inside of Saving Private Ryan, for example. One of those you're going to
I'll
want to leave
give you
more than the
about
other.
the theme. I'll give you a clue about the theme. Think back to the last episode.
That was months ago for me.
I know, but think back to the last theme. You know, with
Well, the last
they're
theme
going
was
to a
WWE.
yeah.
If they're going to a wrestling movie, I mean,
yeah, they're seeing a wrestling movie.
okay. All right, but Catastrophe doesn't know that yet. So that's what I'm saying. It depends like what is going on. Anyways, Catastrophe has a nice design, though it's pretty basic looking. I don't know. I mean, this is I'd say this is one of the less basic looking designs that from this particular Jonny era.
Yeah, this is probably my most advanced out of everybody.
I'm especially a fan of the thick eyebrows that you've got going on there. Very villainous. Anyways, exactly. Let's go to the movies. At the movie theater. Oh wow, they all sit at desks in the movie theater. Wow.
That's yeah. I'll be honest. I probably instead of this.
Let me guess. You didn't know about the sitting poses of Gacha Club at this point, so you decided to put them on desks.
I mean, to be the closest thing I could, like, I thought there was gonna be like built-in Gacha Life did. No, Gacha Club had to make it desk only.
What do you mean? Gacha Club doesn't have isn't desk only.
Are you sure? What is desk only?
I am very sure.
Yeah,
Hold
let
on
me
a
just
second.
show.
Because I use sitting poses all the time.
Yeah, look.
If you don't have something behind, they're just
wait,
like
you can't
floating
really see it. I'll just send you a picture of Fiona, just so I can put on our chat, so you can let's just join. Did Bray join? Hang on, I gotta check the generals. Joined. So he was talking about my Discord server. So welcome, Ray server. Yes. Tell me that does not feature, or tell me
I actually
that
can't
it
see.
features a chair.
I actually can't see you right now because I press yes. I press screen share.
No,
It's
I
frozen,
sent
so I
it
can't
to
see
you
at the
on our
moment.
Discord chat. I sent it to you on our Discord chat.
I can't see anything yet. Let me just. I'm going on my phone while it loads. Let's see. All you've done is send me a picture of the same desktop sitting down position. That proves nothing.
I'm just saying that with the background, it's just literally doesn't have a chair.
Oh, if you're talking about the desktops, yes. What I was saying is it's weird that they're sitting down on desks anyway. What movie theater has you sit in front of desks like this as if you're in a classroom?
Oh.
Yeah. No, I understand that. Like
I get it.
yeah, because I've noticed that myself with
Right.
Gacha Club. I had that issue with the first Alpha Witch Academy episode. But that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Now I have to.
Anyway.
Now I have to wait until it decides to carry on because I can't see anything until screen share decides to stop.
My favorite genre.
Okay, yeah, everything seems to be.
Right.
It's like I can move here, but the only thing that doesn't move is my screen. So at least the stream isn't frozen or
Yeah.
playing in the meantime.
Back. And now I can't.
Yeah, I noticed that on my phone. I can also see chat on my phone, so that's good too.
Okay. I guess I could just. So Ray, like like what you can expect. Although I think I already mentioned. Yeah. No, I don't think anyone knows what at the I don't think neither of us know. Just like how why you all can't see me when I turn on my camera. Literally stuck with just my voice. Lovely.
I did at least just explain why the screen was black. I did say it's because everything is now freezing because I pressed screen share and nothing is loading anymore, so I can't move anything.
Anyway, Ray, I'm just gonna list some of the games that us to be playing when we get to it. Playing them. So I'm just gonna some friend requests, Ray. Let's see, I have a car driver who wants to be a millionaire. Are you smarter than the fifth grader? Okay, while you check to see what other just so I can give her like the full list of what to expect.
I might have to restart my computer. If it ends up crashing the stream, I'll just start a duplicate.
Okay.
So yeah, be right back.
All right, bring the list of what you can expect. So I sent you, Ray. Do any of those games sound like I might be good at? And by the way, WWTBAM stands for who. Just in case you're before you ask me that, Ray. It's joined. I don't think I got this notification that you did. I know Mary joined, Eli joined. And yes, that means Eli does. Oh, it's now just me. The only thing you think the only game you could play. Well, I'm like, no. It's no. The other game, the Jackbox games, yes, you can play on your phone. I listed, I have board game versions, and we could just do like a voice chat. Comfortable with doing voices, like going to like a voice chat and doing it. And I can film us playing it like house, and you can just tell me play it via the voice chat. Yeah. So that's how it works. Yeah, so I'm also thinking, guys, of like a YouTube channel for like making it for this group, or rather for that group I mentioned where you joined. If you guys think I should do that. Because I got like a bunch of accounts that I can just turn a channel up. Jacob's back.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's that you wouldn't stay here while when my computer was off. I'm glad that worked out. Let's pop the
Let's just
episode.
explain to Ray like how exactly playing the game, because he was confused because he thought that I versions of every game that I listed to him on.
It's right. Hold on. You thought you had versions of every game that you've listed. What?
Computer versions.
Okay.
Let's get back to our regularly scheduled program before anyone gets confused.
Yeah. Okay. How are we gonna beat the disco pops? Already said that. Already said that. Yep. Oh yeah, of course. We were at the movie theater when they were sat down, ready for their whole school assembly. All right, let's go. This is a good movie. It's got some action. My favorite genre. Okay, is the action genre just like has a bit of action. Okay. And also, are you just like talking to an entire group while a movie is playing? How dare you, Anna? What kind of theater etiquette do you have, if any?
Oh god. Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah,
the biggest enemy the pops have is the usher.
Technically, I guess we could say like say that was like whispering.
Okay.
I guess we could say like they're whispering. Yeah. Like, yeah, it really brings up the suspense.
The action brings up the suspense. I suppose it can. But yeah, definitely well okay, fine. I wonder what I'd like to be in the movie. Well, what an ironic statement you've just made right there. What's about to happen?
Why don't we try? Oh, okay.
I love that. The background there looks more like a movie theater, the actual movie theater you put them in.
Yeah. Let me bring back let me go to my name just let me go back to my main channel so I can just
Oh, that was it. To be continued. Okay.
Yeah. So thanks for watching part 1 of episode 3. Yeah, I'll take we really need to.
Okay.
The very beginning of this single episode is just like literally short.
Yeah, I remember when you viewed the Mutant Girl, you were saying in that stream that, when you start out with Disco Pops, yours were very short as well. I mean, yeah, definitely. I will say that the
Yeah.
shortest Mutant Girl episode at the time was like less than 10 minutes. This one was like 8 minutes, definitely. I mean, it's good for the upload schedule, I'll say that much.
Yeah. I think what it is I basically put the pictures in KineMaster and just left at whatever, however it is. Like,
wait, say that again. You put the pictures in KineMaster and then what?
Like when I put it in KineMaster, which is the use to make the Gacha videos, I just basically just put them in, do nothing. Just.
Oh, that's why
that's
why the timing is much faster. Is that what you're?
Yeah, because I was originally doing it weekly basis, like trying to get it all done within a week. So
I did the same thing with the Mutant Girl. I tried to get them done within a month, and well, you saw the rush job that I did there. Which is why I stopped doing that. So now they come out like twice a year, if that. Which I do want to get better at, by the way. I'm just saying I don't like it when there's like a huge gap between Mutant Girl releases. It actually it's like an itch in the back of my head that happens all the time. So yeah, I've been getting back into more of that. Depending on whether the remake actually can carry forward, I'll just do more season 3.
Yeah. So in case anyone missed the last lines, Catastrophe said, "Why don't we transport you in the movie to find out?" And then they did that with
Yeah, the last line was "huh" 6 times.
Yeah, all I'm saying "huh." So there you go. Now we're up to speed. We can get to part 2.
Last time on the thing you just watched. This is part 2, episode 3. Once again, 5.1300. Blah, blah, blah. Rest of the comments.
Yeah, don't.
This episode will have 2 surprise appearances. Which, hold on a second. Let me just go into Let me just see quickly in the description.
Well, it's really more in the title because I did Press 1300.
Yeah, featuring Flowerbot 1300 and Glenn. I wonder who the 2 guest appearances are in this story.
Sorry, yeah, I probably
surprise appearances. Oh, joy! I mean, then again,
surprise for the.
Then again, thanks to last episode of Jazz Pops, I do know there's another appearance that we're anticipating for this episode, because you mentioned that was a reference that was made. But we'll see. On with the episode, indeed. We're inside the gym. Whoa, what happened? Wait, that's a good point. I just realized something. So, Symphony and Catastrophe teleported the Pops inside, but they were in civilian form, weren't they? They were watching the film as civilians. So, I guess... I forgot, did Symphony and Catastrophe, find out their identities?
I guess they... All I know is that, Anna's about to find out in, a few...
Oh yeah, of course, because Anna... Oh, I will say one of my favorite interactions in Super Pops was when they actually they had to take Jake with them to Avalonia, and then constantly everyone was like, "Oh, who's that? Oh, hey, I'm Jake."
Yeah,
so just cracks me up like a normal person to go through that.
In the Disco Pops, I wanted to reference that moment.
Oh, that was the actual idea. Oh, okay. Well, we have that in common.
Yeah,
then.
I wanted to reference that.
Okay. And why are we in pop mode?
Wait. You're
Yeah, we're the Disco Pops. I guess it's not that bad. I do like your outfit, Anna. Look, okay, listen, Anna. I know that
I'm
this is like a
sorry.
huge revelation for you that all of your friends are a superhero team. I know that's like a massive thing to cope with and understand because your perception of the world has just been
Technically, like I
altered. But look at
said,
this on the plus side. Your outfit really suits you. That's no
like
comfort
I
to anyone.
said, originally Anna was supposed to be friends, but later I turned her into one of Justice. That and so Anna now has since been more inspired by an actual Anna I met last year at camp. So yeah, so Anna has definitely in early days of disco pops.
Okay. Right. So hold on. Did you say like you're cutting out sometimes? Did you say that Anna becomes like one of someone's like sisters or something later? Is that what you said?
Yes.
That makes this
She's friends with
worse.
the
That makes this
family.
like imagine processing that like your sibling has powers and a secret identity and fights villains and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, that would be amazing to find out, but it still would be like a huge shock. So again, saying that you have a good outfit, no consolation whatsoever.
I mean, I think Courtney was just trying to look at the bright side.
I guess. I do like the colors on it. Maybe we should go along with it. Well, yeah, what else are you going to do? You're going to go back home and change? You're trapped in a movie. Get your priorities right. Okay, I like to say. Oh, wait. So when you're in the movie, no, you're in like the studio version of the movie, not like the story of the movie. Okay, all right. I guess that's us. Just embrace your fate. Why question the fact that you're there? You're just
Yeah,
listen
let's
to a
just
director.
go with it, and then let's just go with. Then we'll find out which escape.
This episode should have been called "The Disco Pops Go to the Movies." This episode should have been called "The Disco Pops Question Nothing." Right. 5 minutes later. So this must be the set. I recognize WWE. Oh, okay. So I guess yeah, it makes sense. Wrestler star movies all the time. Fair enough. Who's the other one? It's Elizabeth from the Jazz Pops, who also has no secret identity anymore for some reason. Did everyone just forget that they're supposed to be like?
As you will find out in a few seconds, they actually watched the.
Oh wait, no, I do remember. I think was it. Oh wait, no, I think that it was in the Jazz Pops. Didn't they say they watched Super Pops on Totally TV? This is like how like in the Nickelodeon sitcom universe, where like they'll reference the fact that sitcoms take place in the same universe, but they also reference the sitcoms like as TV shows, and it's okay, fine, all right. So this is character Elizabeth from there, not like in universe person Elizabeth from the actual Jazz. Okay, right, yeah, sure. If it's good enough for Dan Snyder, it's good enough for us right now. It looks like they're coming to us. I don't know where you figured out they weren't walking at all. Oh, there you go. Hey, Disco Pops. Hi, WWE Kane. My name is... Hi, I'm Jake. Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
I know who you are.
Yeah.
Massive fans of the Jazz Pop.
Yeah,
and welcome to Utter Confusion.
Yeah, so from what I remember, yeah, let me say you said that Elizabeth was off like filming a movie in Jazz Pops, which means that the episode of Jazz Pops is at the same time connected to the Disco Pops, because of Majesty later, but also like the fictionalized world, it brings them out. What on earth? Like this
Yeah,
is
I should probably do a remake of this episode.
this is like if like you wouldn't have seen this, Johnny, but other people have. And Josh, you'll get what I'm saying. Maybe Fox will as well. You know the Fallen Angels episode where they do a crossover with the mutant girl. That episode actually was like the biggest hiatus before an episode released specifically because I wanted to wait until the mutant girl caught up to make that episode make sense of where we wrote it. It's like, imagine if they just happened to go into Mrs. Dysart's house, and then I don't know, Adam was just like, "Oh, I recognize you. You're Mrs. Dysart from the show The Mutant Girl. Oh, look at that, who's come to babysit. It's Morwenna, also from the show The Mutant Girl. We're massive fans." And then later on proceed to have like a whole interaction and like discuss things like in character that just happen in the other show as if they happen for real. You can't do that. Like with like the Nickelodeon stuff, they'll pick an avenue. They'll like reference like an offhand comment that, I don't know, Cat Valentine heard something on Drake and Josh the show. In a different episode, there will be, Helen from Drake and Josh will be the principal of Hollywood Arts and blah, blah, blah. A more modern example, I guess, would be, Piper Hart mentioning Ginger Fox by name as a star in the middle of the show versus, I don't know, the Game Shakers tracking down the actor Nathan Kress. I don't know. There's, depending on what era of Nickelodeon you've watched, that will make sense to someone somewhere. But imagine they did all of that in one episode. You'd just be like, why? Help, please. Okay, how come you're not in pop mode? These are my training clothes.
These are my training clothes.
Yeah, more importantly, if you're not in... Yeah, I guess, yeah, of course, if I was going to say if she wasn't in pop mode, how they recognize her, but of course they see the show. Of course, the show is for civilians. Yeah, got it. Okay, so, yeah.
I probably should those so we can get started. I forgot to put... So, there's grammar error number 1. And I put the word so.
I probably should, though we can get started.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I forgot to put the word so.
Jazz Pops can't be defeated. There she is. Okay, I'm ready to get started. Hold on. I just realized something. When she transformed, does her nose disappear? I never noticed like that, but I'm pretty sure that's another thing in like Jazz Pops I should have mentioned.
Yeah, okay,
anyway.
For this first scene, I want Ebony taking on Paul.
Okay, so this movie that they're in right now, I guess maybe it seems like the Disco Pops are replacing like whatever villains were supposed to appear. And so that's why that's the character. Okay, because otherwise it's just like we're rewriting the film right now to suit Jazz Pops.
I mean, they did. I mean, Amy.
And it's also now just a random brawl because we're now in the 1950s.
I mean, I wonder what it would be like to be in a movie. So there you go.
Oh, you gave them boxing gloves.
Disco Pops. You ask and you're...
God, okay, this visual alone. So let me just like with that. So we missed this out, but there was like one punch from Ebony Pop and Paul was like immediately down. But also Paul is like down, but also smiling with her eyes open, which either means that it was like the worst piece of stage combat ever, or she's had such a severe concussion now that she's gone full circle.
Yeah, this is totally should probably remake this episode.
You know Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons. I'm just imagining him in this position, like on the floor, being like, he's like, hey, I'm bleeding internally. Anyway. Oh no, she gets up. It's fine. And cut in T-pose. The best boxing defense pose ever. Ha! I'm impregnable now. You did amazing. So do you. Debatable. After filming. That's it. Enough of that. We don't care about the rest of the movie. That's the only scene we get to see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was, although Anna thinks that was amazing, I think we can both agree.
I think you are lying. I think you're lying, Anna. Just saying. That's why I did the T-pose. Wait, you're a boxer. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, but now we gotta find a way out. Now we've enjoyed. I thought they were like, only after making the movie are we going to find a way out. I guess Symphony was right. They were just too happy to leave. Even before they knew what the plot was, I guess they knew they were troubled inside the one they were just watching.
Well, Symphony and Catastrophe took you guys in too?
So, once again, let's recap. Symphony, the in-universe character, took the actress playing Elizabeth from the TV show Jazz Pops into here, as well as real celebrity WWE Kane, but using the powers from the outside of the universe to summon them into here as the people from the TV show. I'm the one with the concussion now. God. Why this? I feel like my brain just shriveled up inside of me. Right.
Okay, I'm only joking, but I think that's it. I think I'm gonna have to cancel Disco because it keeps getting too confusing. I'm gonna have to cancel Disco.
Look, guys. we're only on episode 3.
But you're getting so confused.
I mean, yes, I am very confused. I would say, yeah, if you want to remake these videos, then by all means do so. That's actually one purpose that some people have used these reviews for. But yeah, no need to cancel the show necessarily. All right, and we have no idea how to get out. Don't worry, Pops. I actually got sent here to save all of you. But I arrived first. How could you possibly have been sent to save them if you were there filming before they arrived? What kind of temporal anomaly is this?
Yeah, this is literally... I can't tell if you're laughing or crying.
I'm both. I don't know how to react anymore. I'm both. Right. It's true. Is it? I don't believe you. When Majesty found out about Symphony and Catastrophe's plan, she contacted me to save you guys. Again, from the confines of the TV show, whatever, the joke is dead. Okay. Oh, and okay, we're in the flashback now. Okay. Celeste, can you find out where the disco pops are, please?
It seems Symphony and Catastrophe have taken them in the movie they were sent. And WWE Kane has been taken as well. That's like my best Celeste impression.
Fair enough. It's better than my Majesty. Oh no! Is there a way to get them out?
Yes, another pop from a different group and finish the movie in order for the spell to be broken.
Yeah, again, to recap, in the end of Jazz Pop Season 1, we have a pop from another pop group coming to save them. And in this episode, we have a pop from another pop group coming in to save them. Hey, that's the benefit of having all these superhero groups, that they can all just mingle with each other. Anyways, all right, I'll contact Ebony to see if she can help.
And here comes the set of lines that you saw episode.
I recognize it. I recognize it. That is a nice touch. Yes.
I don't think we.
Yeah, I'm having a blast, to be honest. Oh wait.
So-
Oh, that was. Whoops. Yeah, it is to be able to join us. The budget wouldn't allow it in the other series. Anyway, I know, but I figured one of us should stay here in case Celeste picked up any bungalow activity. Because they don't take cruises like we do. Which, again, I said in the last stream, I'm pretty sure they all would, but fair enough. That's true. We're going to go to the water park they have. We'll send lots of photos. Okay, hope to see you soon. Tell the Jasper said hi. I will. Bye, Elizabeth. Bye, Mary. Oh, Christ. Actual sound effects. I was not expecting that. Anyway, that must just be. Elizabeth, I need your help. Teleport to the spaceship at once. Interesting that I don't know. I always figured that she was I guess she was held back for this. Yeah. Okay. All right. What seems to be the problem? I just noticed. Does Ebony always have dark blue eyelashes?
I'm not sure about the eyelashes. But anyway.
I don't know. Anyways.
Siphoning Kentucky.
Hold on a second. No, I've got to be. Okay, I at least can do a good Cheshire impression. Siphoning and Catastrophe took the Disco Pops and WWE Kane.
Doug.
Yes.
What? Where have they? I forgot to put have. So grammar forgot to put have.
All right. They were going to the movies and trapped them in the movie they were watching. According to Celeste, there's one way to get them out. We need a pop from a different pop and group and have them finish the movie. Ebony, will you help us save the Disco Pops and WWE Kane? Yes, I would do anything to save them. That seemed very robotic with the facial expressions be like, yes, I will do anything to save them. Anyways, all right. Celeste, teleport Ebony to the wrestling movie.
Teleporting Ebony now.
Good luck, Ebony, and may destiny always be on your side.
So now.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. Okay, try that again. Okay.
So now I have to help you finish the movie, and we can get out of here. So
well, tough luck, because I've been on film sets before, and they take several weeks. So you better get comfortable where you are.
Oh, you would be surprised.
If not months, yeah.
Get our acting. Oh, you would be surprised how. Actually, we just spelled the last edit, so there. You were saying.
Of course, of course you did. It's not like they have several. It doesn't take a full day to prepare a bunch of the sets and props and everything, and have all the crew get involved, and then the director goes in, and then have the actors in position for a little bit, and then we're done, and then repeat that every day because I have to move everything around. It's all expensive and time consuming. No, movies are best made in a day. It's fine. It's all done in a studio. Look at that. It's actually, to be fair, it's done with the pop, so it probably is done mostly on green screen. So
I think it's either a flaw in the plan. They took them to when they were a production. I think that's what the issue was.
I guess. But so the literal last day of filming, Siphoning and Catastrophe swapped out the characters in the movie and altered reality to suit that.
Mm-hmm.
I must say, this movie is going to get a really bad score on Rotten Tomatoes. Just right. That's amazing. We can go home now. Okay.
You've been a terrific cast. Have a good day.
So, just to go over Symphony and Symphony's plan before, the idea was to trap the Pops in a place that they'd be so happy that they would never want to leave. But they were able to leave upon finishing the movie, which was always going to have a limited production time anyway, because the movie's already out. So we know the movie was finished because it's out. Not only that, but also, even though there's a limited time frame in here, even with that, Symphony made it worse because she teleported them on the last day of filming. This was a horrible plan. No wonder her own clone replaced her in season 3.
I couldn't even think of. I couldn't put them in like an actual movie that would get them copyrighted. That would get me copyrighted.
So you want to see what Rayman is saying about being in the movie? I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a real movie or not.
This is like it is. This was made like last. I couldn't even think of a title because literally I put an actual movie because I don't want to get copyrighted for anything.
Well, I don't think you get copyrighted, but for mentioning other movies, I think there's some sort of protection around that. I mean, but yeah, I can say. I mean, to be honest, Totally TV would have had a major issue with copyright if by just having homages, you end up having to to pay royalties because most of their episode titles were based on popular songs that just come out around that time.
Yeah.
But that being said, I tell you what, I just thought of an idea. Possibly, like if you ever do like a movie plot again, just take a random book that hasn't been adapted into a movie yet, and just adapt that. I don't know. First one I picked up, Troy by Stephen Fry, coming soon in theaters. Forget that it's number 3 in a trilogy. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so you mean like so I like the Taya sisters. If you haven't read the Taya sisters books,
no, I haven't actually.
Interesting. You haven't?
Okay. No, I haven't. I think I've never heard of this series before.
So basically, follow like 5 mouselets that were from go to college. So they're kind of like the Disco Pops in a way that they go to school together, but I would think is they are mice. Well, not only are they superpowers, they're just normal girls that just go on crazy adventures. So,
and everyone's like, "Ah, yes, we're human girls." Then the moment they see cheese, they just start going.
They're actually mice. They're mice.
Oh, okay.
They're mouse.
Yes.
Okay,
so
not
they stay
actual
as
human.
Okay, so they stay as mice, but they act as normal girls going to college. Okay. Got it. That does sound interesting.
Yeah,
and to be honest, yeah,
book series, and
if there's no movie adaptation, I guess that would be a good example. I mean, you could have definitely like had a couple of the Pops become mice or something, or maybe Anna becomes a mouse, just to, like really mess with her perception of reality even more. Just have her become a mouse and like none of the others, and they're all like the other human characters in the series from college. I don't know. Whatever would have worked. Yeah. Anyways, you've been a terrific cast. Have a good day.
And that's it.
They didn't even fight Symphony and Catastrophe. They're just like, you know what? They're probably gone by now. Movie's over. They'll have left the theater. Well,
I know. And can we have to go through 2 more episodes?
Well, I mean, I don't know that this, who's to say if they're as weird as the one that we've just experienced. Although I will say,
The game show
yeah.
one, the game show one, which is the next one, that confusing. I could be wrong. Oh, no.
Okay. I knew I was setting myself up for that punchline. Any pros and cons? Pros, I like the attempt at tying it into jazz pops, other than the obvious sitcom versus like actual in-universe aspect. Because again, to be honest, like I like seeing crossovers that are actually planned out like that, especially because particularly because back in the day with Gacha, all we had to do to have a crossover with someone is just like make their OC and then just say, "Oh, I'm clubbing with this person today," and that's it. Or just randomly say, "Oh, I'm going into this other show and I'm not going to tell the other creator. I'm just going to randomly put it in here. It's not going to be canon." But in this case, it was, and it was the start of the thing that kickstarted one of the most signature things about Eli's channel overall, which is this new universe. And yeah, as the creator of the Butterverse, it invites a lot of possibilities to do that. So that's the aspect I really appreciate. That being said, when I knew that there was going to be this connection to Disco Pop's episode 3, which is the very next one that I had to see anyway, and tying into them being stuck in a movie, I wasn't expecting this. Definitely not. I most of the get stuck in movie things that I've seen, at least, also tend to have them be like in the movie itself, as in like the movie becomes like a world that they inhabit and they become part of the fiction, rather than, I guess, the behind the scenes going into like the weeks if not months of production and everything. I don't know. That's I mean, it's not like it's a bad choice necessarily have them going to the directing side. It's just, if you're gonna do that, embrace the fact that you set yourself up for a finite amount of time in captivity, which is exactly the opposite to what the villains were aiming for in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh well, let's see what Cypher and Catastrophe have planned next. Let's see what goes on.
And welcome to episode 4. This features my Star Tribe entry, Terrazed.
Oh yeah, because I skipped a video in between this. By the way, there was on the playlist there was an audition for Terrazed in a for to, I guess, to join the Star Tribe. I suppose I just didn't install that one on here.
I mean, it's like real. It's like long, so you won't really miss much.
Yeah. I thought not. Yeah, gotta cover the story. As always, any episode ideas?
It's always your comments. Let's get on with this week's episode.
You guys ready to go to the game show? This is the exact same setup as last episode, isn't it? Last episode started off with them standing on being like, "I can't wait." Actually, no. Every episode is like this. I just realized. Episode 2 had the same thing.
I know.
Hey, you want to go to the wrestling show? Yeah, let's go to the wrestling show. I can't wait to see WWE Kane. All right, let's go. Hey, you've got to go to this movie? Yes, I can't wait to see WWE Kane in the movie, which you also saw in the wrestling show up to this point. Oh yeah, me too. You guys ready to see the game show? Oh, I wonder if WWE Kane is going to be hosting or as a guest star in this episode.
Too repetitive. I get it.
I mean, I did
just
say
admit it. It's too repetitive.
It's formulaic for certain. Anyway, I can't wait. I wonder if there'll be a big win, or if any of us will be a contestant. Wouldn't you know up front if you're going into a game show that if you're going to be a contestant or not? Huh? Oh, hold on a second. Josh, I mentioned something. I skipped a comment of his before. Speaking of Mrs. Dice, not like how she's been staying in the camp for almost every episode of 4 in season 2. It gets repetitive after a while. I mean, that is true, but at the same time, what is there for her to do? Quite honestly, I actually wasn't a fan of when AIM decided to include her in the main cast anyway. I thought she worked far better as like the one cameo from the crossover, rather than just bringing her in and adding yet more people into the cast. the only reason that happened is because Aiden was sad to see her story end in Mutant Girl season 2. Because, well, this is going to be a spoiler for you, John, in case you do decide to, sit through the rest of season 1 of Mutant Girl.
With it. I'm okay with spoilers.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, never again, please don't send me back there. Okay, but yeah. So after season 2 of Mutant Girl, the spoiler is that the cast graduate. They leave the middle school they're in, which means, of course, they're not going to see their teacher anymore. So no more of the wacky and crazy Mrs. Dysart, because I refuse to have her just end up being transferred over to the high school for literally no reason. I was like, it's time to cycle in new characters.
After seeing good riddance.
Okay, yeah, Mrs. Dysart is. Yeah, Mrs. Dysart's like the Marmite of the season. You either love her or you hate her. There's like no in between. It's the same with the neutral joke, really. Yeah, that's just a lot of the aspects of season 1. It's like, oh, either you adore them or just desire them to be tossed in the garbage forever. Anyway, so yeah, but there are a lot of people that do love the character, so it's like, it's a sad thing. So Aiden was like, well, guess what? I had her appear, I had her be related to one of the characters in Fallen Angels, which means that she can just transfer over and just be there for ages. She can be there in a show that is completely different to the genre that she was from, and she's going to be in this action supernatural show with no supernatural powers and no inclination for action. Well, gee, I wonder why she doesn't do much in this series. So yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but yeah, the researching stuff is not interesting to me. I get it's important to the plot, but still, I need to do more of the researching. Again, there's not much else that she can do. I mean, she's the expert on Greek mythology that is there, I guess, apart from the people who have, lived through some of the events, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else really for her, other than, I guess, continue to do what she does in her spare time anyway, which is just, become much more of a Greek mythology nerd and become the designated scholar, and that's it, really. I don't know. It's unfortunate, but I don't think there was any way around it. At least I couldn't see one. Neither could Aiden.
Yeah.
And that's why characters should not overstay their welcome. Anyway, if any of us will be a contestant. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna take this.
I gotta take this.
Is it the game show host? What, the same sound notification as Majesty? I highly doubt it. That's the game show host is calling you on your pop ring. I liked how you decided to apply for the show that we are now getting ready for, so that was clearly not a last-minute decision. Oh, how do I give more interest about Am and Zach? I guess, but the interactions would, of course, mainly be about the research she's doing because of, the crisis that's going on. And unlike season 1, many casual conversations don't factor in as much anymore because there's such a sense of urgency. I don't really know. Okay. And if you make it, you'll be rooting for you. So you're going to a game show without knowing if your application was successful. Again, they tell you the stuff well in advance so that they can prepare. So they
yeah. Again, this is like literally just the fly. Like this was all just me on the fly, not having like a set script.
Yeah. This is again. The advice I always give: always make a script.
You just admit it. It's awful. This is awful. This is literally awful. I will admit it.
It's not the worst. It could break the fabric of space and time itself by introducing a character from a sitcom. Anyway. I'll be rooting for you. Thanks. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello?
Congratulations, Jen! You are going to be on the ultimate $1,000 quiz!
It's $100 quiz.
That is not... that says 100,000.
I thought you said 1,000.
No. Okay. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Wrong you're. We will... Grammar mistake number 3. We will see you tomorrow for the taping. Wait, so they're not even going to the quiz show? They just said they were, like, leaving, but... Wait, actually, wait. It might take a day for them to get there. That might be why. Okay. Just as well that,
Anyway,
just as well that, she got...
Anyway,
Just well the producer caught her before she left the house, like, right before it happened. If that call was, like, a minute later, this would have been a very different situation. Anyway, you can bring anyone to cheer you on. Thanks, I was literally planning to do that anyway. Whether I got it or not. No, seriously, they had Go Gen placards ready to go, regardless of if I was picked or not. So you better hope there was another girl named Jen who you bring on. Good luck, Jen, with 2 N's and not 1, which is how you're.
Oh, where I put 2 N's in Jen.
Thanks. Bye. You guys are not going to believe this. What the thing we've been preparing for is happening. Is that the surprise? Oh, see, even Jessica knows exactly. Gonna be at the ultimate one. Yes, filming happens tomorrow, and I get to bring you guys to support me. Well, what a coinky dink! Again, what we were literally about to do. I feel like this is again. I say this, like, I reckon a lot of Gacha tubers just start making a scene, go up to do whatever they might have to do, come back, forget what they did just before that because it's all in screenshots, and then they don't know where they're at.
Exactly. This is exactly what it was.
It's like, hey guys, guess what? Jonny came back from making himself a sandwich. I get to be on a quiz show. So, oh my gosh. Well, I did not know this. Anyway, that's amazing, Jen. I can't wait. Did they tell you who we were competing against? No, however, I think I can do it. Confidence. I like it. Meanwhile, the bungler lair. Oh, it's one of the bunglers going to be one of the contestants. Yeah, well, guess what? Your plan was doomed to fail from the start. So that it's your own fault. Anyway, my mistake was that I didn't know that Maggie was going to send her jazz brat to save them. That was a mistake you made.
And I didn't know that we were going to send them to the end of the flipping movie.
Like I said, that was a mistake you made, but that was definitely not the only one. Oh,
I think I down once and for all.
Who said that?
They call me Terra Zed.
I am loving the color contrast here. Like, fiery, like red and like everything versus just,
that was
boring
the
black and gray.
Was the plan. Make it fire, and it failed.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say I take back what I said last episode. Catastrophe is not the most complex character that you've done. It's definitely Tarzed.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's supposed to look like, so I just basically based it off of the sun.
Oh,
I know you. You're what you. Yeah, Steve. You were one of the entries for the Star Tribe contest.
Yes, unfortunately, they hired about like 8 people all at once, so they had no vacancies. So I guess I'm back here now.
And
That's
one
a good point.
of the two that lost.
Actually, that's a good question. So that competition, that was like after the Star Tribe received like their latest like batch of 8 people. So was Eli really auditioning for a 9th member at that point?
No, this was before. This was all during while airing. So my season 1 was airing the same time her season. I saw the contest video she did.
Okay.
And so this was basically she picked 3 winners. None of them were Terrazette.
Okay.
With the Angel Wings, those were one of the winners, and that was made from Toka Studio. That was the ultimate first place winner, and then really remember what the 3rd place winner looked like.
Well,
It
shows the
wasn't
memorability.
Terrazette either.
Well, yeah.
I thought if I can't be with the Star trying to take down Jazz Pops, and this is what.
Wait, you also have some unfinished business with the
What?
Jazz Pops?
Yes, Star Tribe, that they're gonna regret not having me on their team.
I'm loving the motivation
And what
so
better
far.
way to than by helping you two with the disco pops?
And how exactly are you going to help us?
In her audition, she could take superpowers away with her flames.
Hello, that's my thing. I siphon people's abilities. Why do we need someone else to do that? No powers, no disco or jazz pops. You're it. Okay.
Make that okay. 6.
This is definitely not siphon. This is Hopsy in disguise.
I just heard one of them was going to be on the ultimate quiz.
By hacking into the phones, which is the only way I guess you would have figured that out by this point.
And I know because Jonny too.
And that's my prediction for the day done.
Are you insane? Why would they let a villain in?
Well, I didn't exactly sign up and put villain on my application, did I? It's not like anyone knows me yet. So I can put, oh yeah, name, Tarazed. Okay.
Game show as Terrazette. I'm going in it as Nikki.
Again, literally does not matter. No one knows who you are yet. You don't need a disguise at this point.
Technically she does, because otherwise,
why?
If she went as, she would probably the pots would probably think she's sad.
Okay, but they don't run the show, so it doesn't matter what they think. They're not just going to attack a random person without, any sort of provocation. The Super Pops tried that at one point with, I forgot her name, the one who looks exactly like Siphony, but was like, it was like in the beauty
Harmony?
pageant. Not Harmony. The one who was in the beauty pageant.
Oh, beauty Misfortune? No, not Misfortune. Super Pops beauty pageant.
Yeah, there was this one character with like a really thick Southern accent that they thought was Siphony in disguise the whole time. And it was like, oh yeah, of course, the bunker's infrared in here, and it's definitely not this one person who's super nice on purpose, and it's like a massive red hair. No, it's got to be the massive red herring we've got here, and the form of Siphony. It's this one. And they tried to like go after her a bunch of times. And it's like, well, what are y'all talking about? I'm not doing nothing. I don't know, whatever it was.
I'm literally trying to find out myself.
There you go. Anyways, perfect. They won't recognize you. Not that they've seen you anyway, but they won't recognize a person that they haven't seen, but whatever. Let's go to the studio. We have a game show to win. The next day. Also, hold on. They told
Hannah.
There we go. Thank you. They told
Boston.
Also, they told Nikki who she was competing against, but they didn't tell Jen. Is that about? Was Jen too enthusiastic?
I just wanted it to be a surprise to Jen.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not like she would have known. If she's competing against Nikki, then it wouldn't matter. You know, it's like, oh, I'm competing against some chick named Nikki. Like, what is that supposed to tell us? Like, what? Anyway, Jen, we believe in you. Win or lose. Okay, great. I don't think you're allowed to be like on the set while you're about to film. You've got to go to the audience. But thank you anyway for supporting me.
All contestants, make your way to the street set now.
They go to the streets. We don't have a show for you anymore. We got cancelled. Anyway, good luck, Jen. Okay, now this next one's, and I'm gonna turn this down.
I will be the announcer since I'm the host.
All right.
I'm hosting this show. So go ahead. You could do the announcer lines.
Oh, okay, right. Today, one of these players could win $100,000 simply by knowing their Super Pops knowledge. Question 1. What was the name of the girl who looked exactly like Saphony in that beauty pageant?
I wouldn't go that direction.
Well, I mean, it's a trivia question. And yes, it's Mary. An unannounced jazz pop cameo. I'm assuming this time it's actual in-universe Mary, so because no one freaked out. Okay, here we go. Get ready for the ultimate $100,000 quiz! As you know... Oh, sorry. And I said as you know, dang it. And no, here's your... Oh, wait, that's meant to say and now. That's why I messed it up.
Yeah.
And now, here's your host, one of the ultimate fans of the Super Pops, Wipeout Fan 14. Oh,
Thank
nice
you.
outfit.
And welcome to the ultimate $100,000 quiz.
By the way, I didn't just pause the video then, like it literally just cuts out that quickly. Anyway.
Standing between some $100,000 or Super Pops trivia questions. Let's meet our contestants, starting with Jen.
I'm doing great. That's great. Who'd you bring with you?
No!
I brought my best friends, Jessica, Amy, Kim, and Courtney.
Well, good luck, second contestant, Mary.
Thanks for having me.
So who's supporting you?
I have one of my friends, Elizabeth, who, depending on last episode, people have met already.
Amazing. Well, good luck to you, pro contestant, Nikki.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be... Oh, sorry, the one. That was you still. Anyway.
So who's cheering you on? I actually don't have anyone cheering me on. It's okay. I'm sure that our viewers will cheer you on.
That is stellar hosting there, by the way.
Yeah, it's my first gig.
And no one says anything. Like, the audience just don't react. They just didn't react. It's like, it's okay. I'm sure the audience will cheer you on. I said, I'm sure the audience will cheer you on.
I know.
I said. I'm not moving on until someone cheers this lady on. Yay! Good. I heard someone in the back. Fantastic. Moving on.
Okay, here's a. I'm gonna ask a question about the super. Give me an answer. Which, before we move on to the next part of my, as you notice, the death stain. That's the best I could do for their podiums.
I mean,
For anyone that's about to comment on that, thank you.
honestly, that's fine. Like the desks here make way more sense than the movie theater anyway, because some quiz shows are modeled after school. But I don't know. Oh,
get it right. You get 10 points, and your opponent has a chance to steal.
Nikki's like, oh yes,
2 rounds.
stealing.
Whoever has
the
most points wins the game. That player will round for a shot at $100,000.
Honestly, you could probably do this setup for your actual Discord server now, minus the $100,000, obviously.
So are you guys?
Yes.
Then let's do $1,000 quiz.
Near the end of round
and
two.
Skip it. I didn't want to make it too long.
Honestly,
so, I did.
You missed out on an opportunity here. The opportunity here that you missed out on was that somebody could have actually played this game and your commenters could have said how many of the questions they got right as fans themselves.
You know what? If I decide to remake episode 4.
Brilliant.
Okay, last question. Jen is at 110 and Nikki has 90. Here is the question. What type Halo Pop said she was going to find when Indigo Pop joined? Again, what type of music did Halo Pop said she was going to find when the rap pops?
Yeah, by the way, it would be Halo Pop say in this case. I guess that's grammar mistake number 5. But yeah, this is one was 8. No idea, because I haven't got that far yet.
I'm at 8. I'm doing overalls, so we're at 8.
I mean, yeah, this would be the last. This would be the last question, the most difficult question, because it's the last one, so it makes sense.
The A, the country pops. B, the hip. C, the rock pops.
Honestly, yeah, hip hop pops would have been a great thing to have as a team name, but then again, they have the rap pops already, so not that's kind of redundant. Mary. She was going to look for the country pops.
That is correct. Mary, you have won the game with 130 points.
Wait, didn't you have to go to a bonus round before you do the last one? Wasn't that how that worked? That you get the most points and then you do a bonus round afterwards?
Basically, it was most game shows is whoever the points wins the main game.
Okay, so now we're going to do the rest of the... Okay. Emily says, amazing designs, but anyway, hi. Honestly, you missed out on on Tara Zed's flame design. So yeah, stick around for a bit and you'll see that one.
Actually, can we... You want to rewind so... Or... Oh, no, wait. Actually, I think I did send her the design when she said... Which I'm actually... I'm just asking right now on you're making your version because she said she asked for Tara's remake and she was gonna remake it for and put it on the
so essentially Essentially, she's seen the design already. Okay, got it.
Yeah, she's already seen Tara's.
Oh,
And
that was
you
it.
can see, is something wrong, Nikki?
Yes, that whoever's doing the music on this show should be fired. Actually,
Not
my
really,
name's not
Nick.
really Nikki, and I have the power to make desks disappear. It's Tarazed. And you're both coming with me.
Yep. Number 9.
They didn't even react.
That
And he
was
doesn't even
the-
react either. It's like, well, what a wacky thing to happen. Turns out it was a villain. Well, only on the $100,000 quiz. Tune in next week to see what surprise bungalows we have in store for you then. It's like he gets it through his earpiece. It's like, play along with it. It's part of the show now. Go calm the audience down. It's like, that was totally planned, everyone.
That was insane.
A trickle of sweat comes
That was-
down. It's like,
Yeah, so now we're basically I signed off this episode instead of, and it's dinner time. So all I'm gonna watching episode 5. Bye.
okay, well, go ahead and check out his channel in the description and subscribe after that, but we'll carry on for the rest of this and just wrap this up. I haven't got a chance to do that. Oh, Cousin's got straight up. Oh, I see. Okay. I think Jonny will see this later, but basically this is why Emily's not able to remake the Tarazed design. This is what I think was the context of that. Well, I hope your cousin makes a fast recovery. Oh, and Mooney, I remember you from a while ago. Welcome back. It's been some time. Anyways, have to wait till next week to see if Snap and Melody Pop get rescued, as we're gonna film that whole thing. Okay. Oh, interesting. Your name is Kara. So your name is Spanish for face, and your profile is a stretched out face. Very fitting. I like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you'll never miss any video I upload. That's right, I'm the YouTuber now. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Oh, I forgot about the big balls thing. Okay, fantastic. Right. So to just go over that episode, it was definitely less confusing than the last episode. We're seeing the formula repeat itself. Sometimes going to invite those good possibilities, but other times it's like, I mean, this one is essentially mainly inoffensive. Like, I like the introduction of the new villain of Tarazed, and also having her intertwine and predicting the plot of them being in the quiz show. I wish I would have seen the quiz show though. Do I think episode 4 was filler? That's an interesting question, because I don't really know what counts as filler anymore. Episode 3, I would have said, would be the most obvious filler overall, because that was entirely pointless for the most part. But then again, it also can't be, because it was actually connected to the jazz pops in a meaningful way. So no, I don't think any episode. This was episode 4. This right here is episode 4. What we just watched. No, but seriously, because all these seem to be mainly inconsequential, and the show is very episodic in its nature. Unlike jazz pops, really, this is much less serialized. I don't think anything really properly counts as filler. Like, I don't know. I don't know, really. Oh, did I put you off your profile picture because of what that was said there? Sorry about that. It's not a bad profile. I just think it was very appropriate, considering the fact that your name means face, and you have a face. Anyway, let's go on to the last one for today. Everyone look alive. It's time for episode 5. Oh, he even says it's time for episode 5. This episode starts 2 days after episode 4. So Tarazed had 2 pops kidnapped for 2 days. Do these people ever get destroyed? They just like capture the pops and just keep them away? Like, that's weird to do. So if want to go see what happened, the video will be in the description box below. And if you want to see what happened on my video, then just I could rewind a bit like I just covered it. I don't know. Let's start the show now. You guys won't get away with this. We've been here for 48 hours, but I still say you won't get away with this. Really? That's what you're going to go with? The other pops will stop you. Oh yeah, Josh is right. This episode is called Tarazed's backstory. So, yeah, very much like, I guess, I like this. The Tarazed got like a bit of time to be introduced as someone to like affect the action and everything first. So in that regard, yes, I would say it's definitely not a filler episode because it introduces a villain that's going to be a staying power for the rest of the time. So episode 4 is not filler. There we go. Oh, brilliant! You're back. Fantastic. Glad to see. Different face. Anyway, they won't get hit with Tarazed's flames. Oh, they won't get hit with Tarazed's flames. What they're gonna do? Help cook food for them? You want a demonstration, do you? Well, be careful what you wish for, Jen. You obviously haven't seen my Star Tribe audition. Yeah, guilty. I haven't seen it either. I skipped it. My flames don't cook food. They take away your powers. Yes, and with no powers, no just discover. So, hold a second. So you're telling me that Jen and Mary, two essential figures in two different pop groups, have not had their powers taken away or siphoned at all in the 2 days that they have been captured by the bunglers. They haven't at least done the classic hypnotizing to make them become bunglers. So how exactly is that supposed to... What? Why? Also, if this video was boring right now, we're only just starting, so don't you worry. I say don't you worry, I don't actually know what we're going to see yet, so I can't really, say much. Is the cat burglar as an attempt to... If it weren't for the fact that Catastrophe is right there, and they were talking about Tarazed's flames, that would have been a good joke, but, yeah, whoops. Then the world will finally be loyal to the bunglers. You have hypnosis powers anyway. Just use them. No, if you'll excuse us... Oh, that's a now. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some powers to take away. Mooney, please don't come back and tell people to leave my own live stream. Like, I've put up with the fact that you said that my video was boring. That's fine. That's your opinion. But don't try and like take my viewers away from me, please. Yeah, thank you, Rayman. I was gonna say that's kind of a jerk move to do, Mooney. Just saying. Right. Okay, we have some powers to take away. Yeah, but not theirs. Mary, we have to warn the others. But how? There's no communication signals. Bleh. That's it for today. Class dismissed. Okay, you know what? I'll give it a pass this time in terms of the school days being skipped. Also, what do you mean voice chatting is hard? You're not voice chatting. You're typing. I'm the one using the voice right now. I don't get what you're saying. Oh, and the desk disappear once again. That's just how it goes. Ah, gotta love it. Oh, also, by the way, just saying to Jonny, I looked on Discord and one of the DMs is from Maya, who looked at the thumbnail. So I meant to pause here. Who looked at the thumbnail and said, I saw the red and blue default to Spider-Man for some reason. So there you go. Apparently your character in the thumbnails looks like Spider-Man. Anyway, think Jess and Chad found Mary yet? Jess and Chad, of course, being Majesty and Cheshire, if people haven't seen the Super Pops lore. I don't know. We can check. Wait, hold on a second. Are they supposed to also go to Baywood Academy? I'm going to check in on them right now. Yeah, this is this is the Baywood Academy library. So they're in the same school as the Super Pops themselves, who in turn the Jazz Pops have mentioned are also a TV show within their universe, which they share with this one. But also that means that because those Jazz Pops are also a TV show within the Disco Pops universe, the Super Pops are also a TV show within a TV show, but also the same show. Anyone like to follow that one? Yeah, no, me either. Ladies, unfortunately, Cheshire and I haven't picked up on Jen and Mary's location yet. But also, question to you, Johnny. Say that they are in the same school. Why exactly two pop groups like looking in the same place in this? They don't interact with each other. I haven't seen any of the other Totally TV videos, but I would assume that they would live in different locations, right? And again, Mooney, please stop trying to make my viewers away from my stream. I've tried, I'm asking nicely, please stop. That's a jerk move to do. Right. Unfortunately, Cheshire, yeah, go for the first line already. It seems the bungalows are in a location where their rings can't be detected. But, I mean, pretty much everyone has teleported to that exact same location before, but okay. I keep forgetting that Amy used to have a different design. Yeah, it is weird to see because, of course, we've skipped back and forth with these characters a lot because of Disco Pop's events in the past. So, yeah, you and I have seen a side of these characters that that's yet to be seen properly within chronological order. Or release order. And who was the redhead that took them? She said her name on the program, but yeah. Maybe we should go to the ship to find some info on her. Agreed. Let's teleport to the ship now. Hey, guys. Hey, Cheshire and Ebony. Any luck on finding our friends? Oh, so Ebony's back here. I guess Ebony, you could say, has been siphoned from the Jazz Pops? Nah, I don't know. But also, I guess she's making frequent visits now because, again, we're 2 days into at least 2 days into the future, if not 3, because episode 4 was a different day. So, surely. Anyway. Negative. Ebony, do you have any info on who this Tarazed is? Yes, she auditioned to be in the Star Tribe and it seems to be not happy with the results. Oh, I saw that video. Mary was one of the winners, wasn't she? Mary? Why would Mary have been one of the winners? I guess I should not have skipped this episode, or this video. What happened to Cheshire's hair? That's a good point. My hair! My beautiful hair! I don't know. I think he more matted it down. I'm guessing. Yeah. Yes, and when Mary won the game show, it must have made Tarazed relative... What? What did that say? Relive history. Okay, yes, but that wasn't the motivation. Huh? Anyway. So what does Tarazed even... So, what does Tarazed even have in terms of powers? She has the power of fire, which can take someone's powers away. Ladies, we will have to train hard to be able to stop Tarazed. or just wear fireproof clothing or something. Take extinguishers with you. If it doesn't matter how hard you train, if you can't actually use your powers, it's like, oh great, you have more powers, fantastic. Boom, you still have 0. Like, come on. That should be obvious. Yeah, he's not an elf. I'm pretty sure he's a fairy. Close enough. Okay, so to be continued on episode 6. Is there anything else at the end of this episode? Let's see. Nope, let's find out. I noticed in episode 4 to episode 5 to see their friends get saved. Did you now? Okay. I thought maybe the Disco Pop should know some info on Tarazed. But they don't. Isn't this episode called Tarazed's backstory? We don't hear... Wait, hold on. Was that it? Was the part about like the audition stuff... That was the backstory, but we already, as the audience, we already knew that. So... What on earth are you talking about? Like, how... Okay, so the backstory is just the stuff that we, the audience, knew already, but you wanted the Pops to know about it. So this whole episode was not for the audience, it was just for the characters being caught up to speed. This is the stuff that people tend to skip when they're making something. Okay, Josh, if this, since you asked me last episode if episode 4 was filler, episode 4 was not. Episode 5, I'm going to say, is. Because nothing really changes. The only thing we know is that it takes 2 days, apparently, before the Bungo decide to do anything with the Pops they've had for that long, which is probably the longest that any Pop has been in captivity with them, ever. So yeah, if anything, it mostly just like it seems to take away really from rather than like anything. So yeah, it's definitely, this one is definitely a filler episode, even if it promises backstory. I'm looking up. Tarzan is actually a much stronger character when in episode 4. Before I guess the Pops knew about the stuff, but the audience already did. Motivation was set up and fantastic. And then the whole bit about weaving history, that's kind of speculation on Ebony's part. We know that's wrong because we've seen this is all an elaborate scheme anyway. And it worked. I guess maybe they didn't discuss Tarazed taking the Pops, and that was not the original plan. But I kind of thought it would be anyway, because, I mean, if otherwise the plan in episode 4 would have just been to beat the Pops at a quiz show. And that's it. That's not really much of a defeat, really. So I always kind of thought there was going to be something else involved there. Some plan to have a destruction, or just more kidnapping. I really don't know. So yeah, I don't know. That's it. Not much else to say. But I hope everyone enjoyed this, and who knows, I might fix Hogwarts Legacy. I might do some other reviews or something. I don't know. I'll see if I can actually do that update, because now Steam is closed, and I've been trying to drain my computer of files, and the more I do that, the more it seems to fill up for some reason, which makes no sense whatsoever. So I'm just going to try and finish off what I was doing with the musical intro, and hope for the best. So yeah, everyone's confused by that person in the chat. I'm just trying not to give them too much attention to encourage them. But then again, I wouldn't want to drive a viewer away, so, unlike they apparently do. Yeah. Anyway, but we're done here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So go ahead and check out the original videos, which may or not be remade sometime in the future. Apparently, I've now been summoned to a fanfic call, so I'm going to do that. It's been a while. I need to get back in the fanfic groove, actually. I haven't been writing any fanfic stuff since I got a job, so probably very indicative. But yeah, up for a call, so fine. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe to us already. Also, wait, don't talk about the description. They just got home. I see, I can tell. All right. So that's that. Oh, you just opened. Well, I guess you caught me at a good time, or maybe a bad time if you want to watch the stream, but a good time if you want to call about fanfics. So, yeah. Okay, like I said, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Subscribe to us already, and I guess the fanfic is Jonny themed, I suppose. All right. Yeah, check out visual videos in the description below. And on that note, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, you don't really want to keep me here, don't you? Can I ask aliens about how Fortnite do doesn't have this dice up well, in my opinion? That's not really a question. I can't ask him about how Fortnite is handling stuff that doesn't work well in your opinion, because that's your opinion. I can tell him about your opinion. I can't ask him about it. Weird enough, you're the second person this week who's made that mistake. Oh, I know, it was last week, actually. Anyway. Yes, I'm gonna need it. All right, I'm done now. All right, bye. Bye, chat. You're all amazing. I love how engaged you are and how active you are, but I gotta go. So on that note, until next time,